Internet, welcome back to Contact, a space engineer series where I have finally beaten the Factorum a little bit. It's taken one of their many technologies and I guess now, I don't know, we figure out how to use it. So yeah, we have a jump drive, a fancy new jump drive, along with a lot of holes. And is the conveyor back here dead? There's a dead conveyor somewhere. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. Anyway, we'll fix some of this. We've also got a bunch of junk in this thing, which is handy. It's mostly, you know, normal junk, raw materials and such. But yeah, first thing I want to do, let's look at this thing. Okay. So, max input 64 megawatts. That feels bigger. 5 megawatts of stored power maximum. How much is a normal jump drive? Three. And half the power consumption. Oh, so I wonder if part of the benefit of this thing is that it charges quicker. Because if it's... Now, get up there. Yeah, if it's taking in more power more quickly, the charge efficiency is also higher. I was kind of hopeful that I would be able to see its maximum range, but you don't get that until the thing's charged up. So yeah, that is that. Let's go into the engineering section real quick. I'm curious if I can fit it in, because it's also 3x3. Oops. Instead of a normal jump drive, which is, well, 3x3x3, that one, versus 3x3x2. The issue in here is I don't have room to stick that other one. If I got rid of one of these, it could work. Let me just... There's no need to waste the air. We're so full of holes anyway. But yeah. So if I got rid of this guy, I could, in theory, rip out part of the wall and stick that in the wall. The issue is I have event controllers in this wall. I'm pretty sure... Right, let's just kind of... Okay, I didn't mean to go all the way. Dang, super grinder. Okay, so actually, it's only this one event controller, which, what is this doing? Okay, port side airlock, which is this airlock. I could potentially move that. I hope that the big guy is airtight along the sort of flat thing. It looks, let's go look at it. I mean, it looks like it would be airtight with this sort of cradle it's on. It looks like it's almost designed for it to be, at least from this side, like it's designed to be inset into the ground. So yeah, I think it's possible for me to fit this thing. It'll look a little weird for sure. The bigger trick though is how would I get it in? Because I'd need enough room and some sort of angle to get it in here. Yeah, which is going to be tricky. To fit that block in, because I obviously can't grind that down and rebuild a new one. Not only do I lose the parts, but I can't place them in general. I don't think. Oh no, I can place it. Huh, that's handy. So I could place it, but if I'm right, I lose the frames, these capacitors, and the circuitry. So there's no building with that here. To get it wedged in with merge blocks, I would need at the very least a 4-block wide hole, and I need it to go outside. So that would mean removing both of these event controllers. The rest of this wall wouldn't be a huge issue. Though that is conveyoring. I think that the Stingray is just too compact as it is to get this stuff, to get that thing integrated in a way that feels intentional. Let's maybe think about something. Could I... Maybe I don't stick this inside the engineering bay. In fact, hold on. Oh, this might be crazy. And probably a very bad idea. What if I just stick this back here? It would mean getting rid of this connector, but I could basically cut out this wall backing onto the cargo container inside. Slap that on the back. I have a lot more room to work back here. That could be interesting. The flaws I see: one, a very expensive and irreplaceable piece of equipment will be directly exposed from the rear. That's not great. Two, you can't really see, but two, this thing takes a boatload of power. How much power do I produce? So it takes as much juice as my 2 existing drives. Oh, I'm not going to be able to easily see. Yeah, so I have 8 small reactors on board. Each small reactor does 15, so 2 does 30, 4 does 60. So I currently have 120 megawatts of power. Do I want 3 super jump drives? Well, 1 super jump drive augmented with 2 normals? My math is getting confused. It might cause some issues. I may have to find some places to stuff some reactors inside. But I think maybe that's my best bet, is to just slap that bad boy right in there. I may have to lose my little windows in the engineering bay. Or at least modify them a bit. Yeah, let's do this. And conveniently, I still have cargo access for once I get rid of the connector. Oh.
Energy low.
Though, okay, that's a flaw. That's my remote. I should be able to move it. I've not even used it, I don't think, so. Not strictly necessary. Alright. Let me get rid of this. Again, some of that wall will come back, but I just need room to wedge the thing in. Let's go ahead to and... Is this just always on? Let's change the name a bit. Turn it off. I think it may... That projector may always be on. It just, if there's a hole, it shows the... God, it looks so much worse when you can see the angly... the damage. So we've got a hole. Get rid of that too, just for the moment. I need to get my... Ow. Ow. Apparently I need to get my eyes checked because I can't see where I'm flying. Back here, corpse. Alright. Let's get the little tug ship so that I can move that thing. Don't know why I'm focused so much. I think I just want to get this thing in mainly so I can get it charged and see if it's actually like better range. Because if it takes twice the power output and does, even if it's twice the power or twice the power input and twice the range, that doesn't seem like that good of a deal. Because that's basically just, and I guess it's more space efficient. Because it's like adding 2 jump drives when you just have one. I don't know, it's not as thrilling as... I'm hoping this thing is like proper overpowered broken for the amount of effort it takes to get the thing. Oh boy. Okay, it's still heavy. Even with this thing that... I don't even know, this... The Tug-Tug may have about the same gyro power as a Barracuda. I think it's just smaller, so the gyro feels more overpowered on it. It's also possible that the gyroscope on the Barracuda was not actually at full power. Because I cranked this thing up to maximum, which is pretty twitchy when it's just doing its thing. Which way do I want this positioned? I kind of like it sideways, like a big tank back here. I mean, it looked like a tank the other way, but... I don't know, I think sideways is a good orientation. Alright. Let's go ahead. Get our merge block situation going here. Actually, we'll wait to figure that out once it's more in position. Where it feels better to... Oh boy. Better to stick it. Yeah, this thing is a fight. I hope it doesn't launch the Tug-Tug through the side of the ship when it attaches. Sometimes that happens. Okay. Looks like we're getting in the hole. Yeah. So where... I don't think this actually has attachment points where I want them. Okay, that'll go there. Maybe let's pull this out. We'll clear some more room here. So I should be able, that's a merge block there. If I have one there. I should be able to stick this in and get it emerged. Maybe. Oh, okay, yellow. Just have to do the final push, and there we go. All right. And apparently it unlocked the tug and didn't fling it, but didn't tell me it unlocked. Okay. So we just get rid of those. What is this guy? Okay. Oh, it's because it's off. I was like, well, great. That jump range is exactly the same as it used to be. Okay. Fully recharged in 5 minutes. It does seem to recharge pretty quick. How much, actually? I can tell from my little seat here. Hold on. I'll do this fairly quick, but I have 5 minutes. I've got some time. I'm gonna disconnect the ship real quick, because currently it's using power from everywhere. I've got a lot of power output on the base in general. So if we unlock, kill ourselves again on the gun. Oh boy. Having a day, everybody. Come back here, second body. What is my power usage? How close to redline are we? Okay, that's not horrible. I imagine with all 3, I am only recharging this drive, not the other 2. I betcha. Well, yeah, because actually, if all jump drives are recharging fully, I'm overdrawing the power on board. Now, I do have batteries somewhere, I think. Do I have batteries? Oh, yeah, I've got batteries. Yeah, so there is some reserve power, which may be enough for, like, a charge. I don't know. Hopefully, the range of this thing means that rapid jumping isn't so much an issue. I won't have to do as many, like, back-to-back small jumps. Though I maybe should find some spots for some more reactors. Because, yeah, this... Unfortunately, if everything is charging and I'm redlining just from charging the drives, that means I don't have any thrust. Because all my thrust is ion. So I need a fair amount of power. I'd probably be redlining if I were doing 3 directions of thrust with this charging alone. So, let's go ahead. Let's reconnect and get some stuff sorted. Maybe get these holes fixed. Yeah. Good step, I'd say, but I'm gonna need to do some extra work to make this really useful. Also, moving that by hand is gonna suck, so pirates again. Now, the bright side, I still have a whole crap ton of barracuda on the roof. So if there are pirates about, I should be able to woohoo deal with them. Okay. Strong gyro plus heavy box equals very drunk controls. Let's knock that down a bit so that hopefully I can do something here. That's the engine. I swear I'm like, mentally sound and capable of space flight today. I don't know, it's just a normal Thursday. I don't know what's going on. I seem to be struggling more than I'm used to. So, that scout might be approaching. Fairly slowly if it is. Alright, let's see if we can connect this up here. There we go. And that'll probably immediately all get transferred to where it needs to go. Yep. Which means I can just grind the rest of it down. Yay, auto sorting. Alright. That wall's rebuilt, and I still have my little window. Let's get projector back on and get a bunch of steel to fix all the holes. Now this dead conveyor seems dead all the way to there. Good. I thought I was gonna have to go digging in the wall to figure that one out. Other side looks good. Outside just has a little bit of patching. Getting pretty good at getting this thing repaired. Probably the most common thing I do with the Stingray is repair it. Uh-oh. Almost rimworlded myself. Building myself into the wall I'm trying to repair. Darn drones blowing holes in my bedrooms. Alright, I believe that is the Stingray fully repaired. That pirate has gone away. There's a drone, but not really too interested in drones. I guess the next task, my next goal, I need to get more ships, because I think that strategy worked. Having a few large grid drones, basically, that could, go out there, fight very effectively. That got the job done. And I think it's more economical to just steal them from people than to build my own. Let's see now. Okay, that looks fully charged. Okay. I think this jump drive it'll do what I want. I think this is good. So before, we were at 1,500 kilometers was our maximum jump range with 2 jump drives. This jump drive takes us up to 6,000 kilometers. Okay. That sounds good. Now, of course, if I do that full range, I get to the other end with no power generation. Well, I have power generation, just not enough to offset the incredibly high power demand.
Energy critical.
So, yeah, that's less ideal, but all in all, I'd say that's pretty good, a pretty good number. Okay. What do I want to do? So there's a military escort, but those suck. I don't like fighting those. I can kill myself again. I've got an interesting idea. Let's go inside where it's nice. And actually, inside has a couple reasons to be in it. Don't know why I've chosen this route. So if I come over here, let's see. That won't help me. Let's see how many credits I have. So that's 30,000. That should be all of them. How do I... This is I don't know if that's how money works, but sure. We now have around 0 space credits. I have 1, which I guess is around 0. There we go. I don't know why I can't put them all in at once. I guess it's like when you try and feed bills into a vending machine, it spits them back out sometimes. Anyway. Nope. That button. Oh. Okay, so I have 40,000 space credits. That's not that much. So this wall is broken. Are there... I don't know the location of any space trading things. So the thought I had... I've got a lot of junk that I've acquired. And, you know, I need a lot of it to fix the holes and things, but I don't need an insane amount. I'm beginning to wonder if I'd be better served going somewhere like a space station and buying a ship. Partially just because I've never done it. So, hold on. Also, what's happening? I think the military escort is chasing my unknown signal, which is flying away. Okay, the escort's gotten bored of the odd moving unknown signal. I've got 3 minutes. Let's see if we can get to that. Also, that military escort is uncomfortably close, which I don't love. Hopefully that won't be an issue. What are you doing, Mr. Unknown Signal? Why are you flying? I mean, some unknown signals do fly around. I wonder if the escort got close enough that it triggered something. Or if this is just a type of signal that spawns in moving, which is also kind of cool. It's moving quick, though. Come here, you. There we go. You know, I think that escort got close enough to shoot it a bunch. I'll see afterwards if I got anything from that. I was kind of half hoping for space credits, just for, again, my interesting buy things idea. But, well, I just figured I'd check that out anyway because it was weird. I'm in a weird position now where, well, I guess part of it, and I've been in this position before, I'm just waiting on ships to spawn that I want to try and steal, and, well, they aren't here. So, I kind of just have to wait. Let's find some spots for some more reactors on here. There were two things I did at the last sort of situation. When I attacked. So I had, of course, my armada of big ships, but part of it is I focused on getting in and hiding right by the entrance with the Barracuda, which is what the Barracudas were built to do. Also, all of these are on, which isn't supposed to happen. Maybe I look into why they all turn on when I launch one. But I'm curious now. I have the jump range. I could get to that thing, no issue. Like, not even a thought. Maybe I jump in close and then try and just use a Barracuda to get in and infiltrate. Assuming it's a base and not one of those evil ships. Because if I can do that with enough power to, survive it, which I think I've got a cheeky idea. But yeah, if I can do that, I think it'll be much cheaper, much simpler, and it means I can start going after these Factorum things more rapidly. I guess my hope is that the magic trick wasn't the Armada, it was the strategy with the Barracuda. Alright, that's 4 more reactors. That may be enough. I don't know. They are, unfortunately, kind of awkwardly positioned, but should be safe enough. Is there anywhere else? There are probably all kinds of areas I could stick them, like, inside walls and things. I don't know if I want to go digging. Oh, also. Okay. Let's risk it. This is partially just an exercise in sort of recon. I guess I could just have said recon. I don't know why it's an exercise. Yeah. Let's jump towards this thing. Oh. Oh, right. That was... Okay, that was the number for jumping the entire base. I can move everything I own 6 kilometers. I can move 7.5. Oh my god. Okay. I don't want to jump right to that in case it's one of those things. 3468? Sure, why not? Alright, here we go. Okay. A little off, but that's fine. This will be a good test. Because everything is sort of doing. Okay, I can move through directions though at the moment. So that's good. I'm gonna real quick reset up the blueprint on this. because currently the projector is trying to tell me I need to put blocks where my jump drives are. Okay, that is done. Hopefully the drives are close to fully charged again. Let's take us... I don't even know. Can I move the slider small enough? Oh. Yeah, so I can do percentages. So 1.2? 2? It's 119. That's close. Uh, 2.5, 147. That, I like the sound of that. Oh, but the drives are not. Yeah. Okay, so the Prototech is full again. So it does it. That's kind of what I was hoping for with these. The Prototech jump drive is just better in every respect by a massive margin. So charges quicker, insane range, just overall a better time. Which also means I wonder, what if instead of controlling that drive, let's control the Prototech drive. I wonder if it'll let me jump now, because the Prototech drive is charged. I've never really explored multiple jump drives to know how this works exactly. Yes, so with the other drives not charged, it won't go. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, so the other drives aren't charged, so I only get the range of this drive, which is nearly 6 kilometers. Then the other drives boost me up to 7.5. So that seems pretty good. And since this one charges quicker, so I can, by controlling this one, I should be able to jump more rapidly, even if it's shorter jumps. Oh. Oh. Prototech. Ew. Probably not very good to breathe. Okay. Yeah, there's another perk of controlling the Prototech drive. Ooh. Okay. I kind of had a thought, because I could see the number twitching around. That's one of those guys. I don't like my chances of dealing with one of them just yet. Ooh. But, hold on, there was a mayday. What if... Depending on what the mayday is, maybe I just steal that and then prepare for my next attack. I don't know. I don't want to go past these guys. I mean, I could, what was I? Yeah, so there's one of their little ships, which even they're rough. If I were just one-on-one, like intentionally fighting one of those, I might be able to deal with it. But that big thing is just... that's just a hog. I don't think there's much chance of me taking that out one-on-one. Ooh, ah, dang it. There's another Mayday out here, though. Let's see if we can spot it. Ooh. Okay, it's up there. Let's see what we can see. Because this thing could just be a derelict ship that I can steal. Then use to my own evil ends. I guess it's also possible that it could be a, Oh. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but good to know he's here. Yeah. It could also be a trap. It could be a pile of junk. Who knows what this Mayday is? It could be a, you know, like a crashed spaceship survival module thingy. Yeah, like a habitation station that's been destroyed, which isn't as useful. Oh, okay. Target sighted. It's that looks more like chunk of debris than it does spaceship I can steal. I guess we'll find out just real quick. Set the drive to get us back home. And I don't like how that military frigate is coming in. Can I see it? Way up there somewhere. There you are. Yeah, it doesn't look friendly. I have to assume that it's a little more beefy than the other military ships I've been fighting. The little, I think they were called escorts, which sounds less of a, like a less of a threat. Okay. I think we're like 3 kilometers-ish out. I'm not going to take the whole ship in immediately. There's every chance that I can deal with this thing with just a Barracuda. And I have an awkward number of them, so if one gets destroyed, then better for me. I see... I'm not seeing much in the way of weapons. Let's close in here. Oh wait, what is that? I see green. I don't know quite what that is. It sort of looks like I'm seeing like a decoy maybe through a hole or something else. Okay, we're within shooting range. My guns don't seem to... Oh, okay, now they're put off. They don't like something in there. Couple somethings. I think it's clearing out interior turrets, which is good. Oh. Still going. There may be something on the roof it doesn't like. Okay. Oh yeah, there was definitely something up there. Okay, there goes the decoy. Let's just orbit around this guy. Oh yeah, there was a something. Oh, and I'm looking straight into the sun, which is not a great strategic position. I would say this looks defeated. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, defeated, but occupied. Interesting. Oh, and it's quick. Trying to catch up with this. Also, there was... Oh, that was still Mayday. Just kicked on. Oh. Okay, this thing is flying at full speed. Let's, we'll leave the Barracuda there. Let's see if I can take this over. I don't know if I want it, but it's a ship. Not much of a ship. That's kind of cute, though. Should be able to take that over. Okay, it's just a rocket, which isn't super great. So how much hydrogen do I have? Oh, does this just... I don't know how this is flying. I don't seem to have fuel. Oh. And... Yep, the thrusters are on an override. Okay. I know how to solve this.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Take them over. Get back in before I hit the Barracuda. Dang it, I hacked you. I have an idea. Let's see how tough this military missile frigate is. That might be going towards the Stingray. So, is there anything of value? No. There's every chance I'm gonna miss this guy. Let's set up. Oh, it may... I forgot missiles. Yep. I think it's firing. I lock on. And nope, I'm missing. Oh, come on. Oh, and I'm gonna be sitting ducks for these missiles. Ooh. Oh, okay. I may not be missing. Come on. Just have to survive long enough. That was the gyroscope. Oh yeah, this thing's definitely big. Oh, if I could take that though. Yeah. Okay. New idea. Ow, ow. Okay. Well, there goes that idea. Right. Well, do I try? I don't think I care to go after that again at the moment. As long as it's not coming after me, and I don't think it is. Is the Barracuda... I don't think it has a remote. Nope. I can't remotely retrieve that one. Okay, all of my guns are set to target guns, so hopefully it doesn't start blowing this thing up before I can loot it. Also, that frigate's getting closer. I don't know why it's getting closer. Is that just happenstance, or is it actually coming? I don't know what's clanging all of a sudden. Don't love that. Oh yeah, that frigate's coming in. Is there loot? I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. This thing, I know it's pretty old. I don't know if it's been given a facelift or anything, but it's existed for a while. I should go reclaim that Barracuda. It's further away, so I can hopefully do that quickly. Yeah, I don't think that's worth the risk of a missile frigate. All right. Docked back up. And let's just go home. Oh, that's cool. Poofy. Oh. Also, that Barracuda's now on fire. I knew it wasn't healthy. That was Prototech and their smoke clouds. Yeah, anyway, I think that's where the end of the episode is. We didn't really do much, so it may not be the end of the episode. If you're hearing this, it was. Yeah, we did, test out the new jump drive, gave it a run for its money, we shot some things, so that's always good. Next week, probably gathering those ships I mentioned. I'll just, now that everything's kind of ready and rocking, I may just wait around and, go stealing. And then we may go after another Prototech something or another. So yeah, until then, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out the other stuff I have done. And until next week, bye-bye.